So today we're going to be going over how to create smart lists. So smart lists are pretty much going to show up here and it's just filtering leads. So mainly what we use it for is to tell what leads answered, what leads have been called already, what leads didn't answer, all that sort of stuff. So you can customize them to whatever you want, but we'll pretty much go through and make one for knowing if the AI has called them or not. So we're going to go into it. We're in contacts and we're going to go into more filters. And what I would do first of all is I would first put in the tag that you used when you imported the contacts that describes where the lead's from. So, for example, if you said like Facebook lead, like lead list, lead, like March lead list lead, or anything like that, or like cold call lead, anything that you used for the tag to know what to know where these leads come from. Originally, the lead source, I would put that in first, and then what you would do is you'd click. I can show you like after, but you'd click end, and then you'd come back in here. What I would do is I would do phone is not empty. Actually, we'll do ones. What we'll do first is we'll do ones to initiate the AI to call. So pretend like you did end and then the tag for like cold call lead or whatever the type of lead was, whatever tag you made when they got created. So we do end phone call is not empty on top of that. Then what we would do end tag is not, let's say we want agent one to call them. Tag is not agent one make call. If you wanted to do any more, you could. Like you could do and like if these leads get contacted multiple times, is not like and D&D is not enabled. For example, you could do if you wanted to do like pipeline stages, like end lead is not interested. You could do, but if these leads are just getting like called a couple times, like off the bat, and that's it. Like if they're not getting multiple called from like different agents, you don't really need these ones here. It's just like if they've been previously called, and for whatever reason they got D&D'd, or like from a text or an email they D&D'd, or like when they been called before and they've been not interested and they got marked as not interested. Otherwise, you don't really need them. But main thing is making sure that you have the tag up the top that says where the lead's from. Tag is like cold call lead. Tag is whatever you named it. The phone is not empty, so they actually have a phone number, and the tag is not agent one make AI call, because that means when they get this tag, that means that they've been called by the AI. So then you can save it as a smart list, and I would do like agent one uncalled leads, for example. So we got them here, agent one uncalled leads. So then I would know these leads were the ones that the AI hasn't called yet. So I would then start setting up how to make the AI to call, which will be in the video next to this one. So for example, though, if we want to make another smart list, we could make another one. So we could even do called leads. So we do the same thing. The tag is like cold call or whatever. And then after that, you would pretty much only need to do tag is agent one make call if we want to find out what ones have been called, and pipeline stage is actually there is no is not, so that's all good. Then you pretty much do this, and we could say and tag is, if you wanted to know which one's answered, you would do and tag is answered. If you wanted to do not answered or voicemail reach, you do and tag is not answered in there. So if you wanted to know what leads like answered or didn't answer, you can filter them here, just like you can in opportunities, you can see them in the pipeline, but here you could see filter just by their tags. Also, if you wanted to do something like, what were we doing at the beginning? We were doing just the cold leads. We could do tag is not dial failed. So we do tag is not dial failed. So this is what I would do to make sure that for the leads that have been called by the AI, so that you'd have the tag is cold call or whatever, tag is agent one make call, and tag is not dialed failed. So then we'd save that one as like agent one called leads. So then you can see what leads have been uncalled, what leads have been called, like that. And then you pretty much fiddle around with this in filters and filter to whatever you want. You can make the same for like agent 2, agent 3 if you have more than one agent. But yeah, that's pretty much how you'll be able to see and track like who the AI is called, who the AI is not called. So then what you can just filter straight into here, into the uncalled leads for the next video to add them into the automation, and we'll add them in for the AI to call rather than going through all and like trying to figure out which ones you want to call. Now we can just jump straight into the uncalled leads, and we know all these have been uncalled. You can see they have no tag here. So these ones can be called. So now we'll go into the next video if you go across if you want to learn how to actually get the AI to make the calls.